Unfortunately, you are not allowed to videotape during these things. We don't allow outside photography or videos. Okay? Is this in public?
Yes.
Okay. This is not in public.
Yes, it's property.
It is.
This is public property. You understand the difference between public and private
We're
property?
going to disagree. So,
Welcome to the Kentucky Government Accountability Channel, where we hold the lawmakers and their armed militia accountable when they become lawbreakers. On Tuesday, March 4th, 2025, I attended the first session of the Lexington Police Department's Community Police Academy at their Police Academy building. It is a 10-session program, buxom with juicy propaganda, if Session 1 was indicative of the entire program, as I am sure it is. There were 33 other participants, all of whom seemed more than anxious to lick boots and badges. I was the lone police critic, which I made clear during introductions. I asked a couple of pointed questions throughout the evening, but was polite to staff and the other participants. The participants returned their politeness. The first clue that I wasn't really welcome was the moment I entered the building. I was met by, I presume to be an out-of-uniform officer, who greeted me by name. It was done with an air of politeness, but it was a clear indicator of, we know who you are. It's a threat. You must register for this class, and I have done several open records requests, including one for my published story about Officer Gist illegally entering a property and shooting a fleeing dog that ran past him. So they know someone with my name is attending. But how do they know my likeness? How did they get it? Shady stuff. No mentions of my camera were made until the very end, as I was leaving. I made a rookie mistake and turned on my cameras off as it was a short walk to the door, but was asked to stop by Commander Chris Cooper, the head of the Training and Wellness Bureau of the Lexington Police Department. In other words, he runs the police academy. As you will see, it is downright frightening that this man is in charge of training all officers and new recruits. I can count to 20 easily on my fingers and toes, 21 if I get naked. That still wouldn't account for all the times the speaker said transparency and accountability throughout the evening. It all went by the wayside when one man with a camera showed up. Commander, you said, right?
Commander.
Okay,
Yeah,
just want to make sure I got that.
First off, I appreciate you being here with the rest of the class because we love the opportunity to let anybody in and let them learn about our department. I like to brag about it first off because I think it's a great place to work and for the city. I think it's a great agency for the city. I also appreciate kind of what your intent. I listened to what you said, kind of what your intent was, and you said you're a critic. Unfortunately, you are not allowed to videotape during these things. We don't allow outside photography or videos during these things. It just can't happen.
Well, first off, it's against your policy to not allow me to tape.
Which policy would that be? The waiver that you sign in here? Perhaps you can.
What I handed him at this point was the General Order GO 2014-04A, Recording Police Activity Policy of the Lexington Police Department. In addition to the First Amendment protections for recording, the Lexington Police's own policies allow it. It acknowledges an unambiguous First Amendment right. This right is extended to recording of any police activity performed in public or where an individual otherwise has a legal right to be present. I was obviously there legally, as I would have been subject to arrest otherwise. Section 4 strengthens this protection by saying, police may not threaten, intimidate, or otherwise discourage or interfere with the recording of police activities. Subsection D buttresses this point unambiguously.
Is this in public?
Yes.
Okay. This is not in public.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, this is a public meeting.
No, it is not. You fill out an application to be here. You were selected to be here. And this is also a restricted building. This building is completely secure.
But it's open to the public right now.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it's open to the public. We are the public.
People who have been allowed to come in here, right? You went through an application process to be a part of this program.
Right, and nothing in there said that I could.
You were selected. You are not allowed to take it. I'm telling you that right now
Okay.
because it is private property.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
That we control.
It's not
what
private
we-
property.
It is.
This is public property. You understand the difference between public and private
We're going
property?
to disagree, so I will leave you with this.
Well-
because this covers 100%. You're allowed to videotape police activity
Yep, and it says in
in the
buildings.
public.
And it says in
If they're a
buildings.
public building.
It says this is a public building.
We're going to agree to disagree. But what I'm telling you is,
Okay.
from this point forward, you've been advised. And if you're going to continue to try to record these, you won't
Okay.
be welcome back to this program.
Well, I will bring it, and you will
won't
have
be allowed to come inside
you
of it.
you will have to trespass me, and then
So you're clearly up to speed on First Amendment auditors and what the First Amendment covers and things, so on, right?
oh, absolutely, and Fourth Amendment and First
Can a
Amendment.
First Amendment auditor be trespassed if they record in
Not
in a piece of
not,
private
not in a
property?
public. This is not private property.
How do you figure it's not private property? Just curious.
Who owns?
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Okay, this is not business. This is not a private property.
It is a
Is
secured
private
facility which you were allowed access to by a member of this police department, correct?
the private property is a house that someone owns, a private business. You are a public agency,
We are.
and all of your property
This is
is
not-
public property.
This
Now,
is not
there are different
the police
forums.
department, whether like headquarters or a roll call, where there's an open door and you can come in and ask for police
That's
services.
correct.
This is a secured training facility. The large majority of your
But if you're
classes for
opening
this
it-
program, sir, please let me finish.
Okay,
The vast majority of your program will take place in this building.
correct.
Therefore, this is private property. And
It's-
I'm telling you, you are
that's
not
not
welcome
private property.
to film here.
It does not make it private property. Now, you can go that you may say that's not a traditional public forum. You can make that argument and you'd still be wrong. But it's public property, and I'm kind of scared that a commander wouldn't know that. The difference between public and private property.
Well, I'm pretty sure that because you have to have a key card and a badge to get in here, that it's considered
Mm-hmm. But
private
if
property.
no, it's not. It's not private property.
Okay. We're gonna
It's
disagree.
restricted. You can have You have restricted areas. For example,
This entire building is restricted, sir.
right? But you're allowing us in.
Our front door, yes.
But
you are.
you're allowing us in,
But I'm also allowed to dictate.
and you are
whether
allowing
or not
you are allowing other members of the public in. You cannot deny me access
you
because I'm
applied
filming.
to this.
Yes, I did.
This isn't just open to the public like a council meeting where folks can come in.
Can you show me where in the application where it said that I can't film?
No, I'm going from what I've learned through First Amendment issues and First Amendment auditor issues.
Okay,
So
well,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying you don't understand the law.
Fair enough.
Now,
you
I
are no
will be
longer
bringing
allowed
that.
to film in here, or you will not be a part of this program.
Okay, well then I will be.
Understood.
I will leave under threat of arrest when I bring my camera next
You
time.
just won't simply be admitted into the building. You can hang out outside as long as you want.
Okay.
So,
Well, then,
anyway.
and
I tried
and
to keep this from being as confrontational. I was hoping you'd want to be here in a learning standpoint.
I am
and
here
not
for-
a confrontational standpoint.
I'm not, you're the one being confrontational. You're the one that won't let me in. I didn't do anything inappropriate with the camera.
I can see this isn't going anywhere any further. We're going to
Well-
disagree on the topic. So
You're the one being confrontational. Sir.
I'm not being confrontational.
Oh, yes, you are.
I started this conversation telling you that I appreciated you being here first off to give us an opportunity.
And I appreciate you allowing me to be here, but now you're not going
Keith,
to.
you were selected and allowed,
absolutely.
selected for this program,
Absolutely.
and allowed access to a secured.
Allow it in the sense where you have this program. But
Well, the program is over for this evening,
well,
so I'd ask you
okay.
to pack up.
and we will have this discussion next week.
Fair enough.
Say what? I am bewildered that it is even possible to have a 5-minute debate in this country with the commander of a training academy regarding whether a police agency building is private property. This guy trains the officers and cadets of the Lexington Police Department. Is it a police academy or a clown college? I will be going back for Session 2, camera in tow. Please subscribe to get notifications when the update comes out. In the meantime, I have also filed a formal complaint with the Lex PD Public Integrity Unit regarding Commander Clown's discouragement and coercion against recording in violation of their general order. Of course, there is no reason to expect much. It's amazing how often the police investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing. This is the same unit that found no fault with Officer Gist illegally entering a property and shooting a fleeing dog. Again, don't expect much. If you like this content, please like, share, subscribe, and especially comment. I'd love to hear from you.